Hey, what's going on? It's V from V11Tarot. Hope you're doing well by the time you see this video. Today's pick a card reading is on who you will date next. So if you're new, please subscribe. Thank you for returning if you're not new. And if you would like to check out my other playlists, I have a pick a card playlist. I have a lightworker playlist. I have shadow work playlists. Hope you can check out my videos. So thank you so much for being here, and also if you purchased any of our decks, I do appreciate you. We have 18 or 19 and one more on the way. We have our Etsy shop links below if you want to check out our testimonials on our decks, and I do personal readings as well. So let's dive into your piles. Pile 1, you'll have the Smoky quartz. So number 1, you're here. You're there. Number 1. Number 2, you have the rose quartz for number 2. And number 3, I'm going to assign the prosperity quartz, green quartz. So 1, 2, 3, which one draws you in the most? Take some time if you need it. Don't rush. And if you want to watch more than one pile, go for it. I'll have all the timestamps down below. So thank you for being here. Number 1. Let's ask the question. Number 1, who will you date next? So I'm going to use my Who deck to get into the looks, the personalities, what they're like, what their interests are, their signs, and then we're going to go into other oracles and tarot. So pile number 1, who will you date next? Pile number 1, think of yourself while I shuffle. Pile number 1, who will you date next? Pile number 1, who will you date next? Tell me about this person you will date. Pile number 1. Pile number 1. You have astrology. This person could be into astronomy, astrology, the galactic celestial universe. They can be into sci-fi. They can be into, retrogrades, planets, stars, and the like. They might even feel like they are considered a star seed. Okay, they might even watch a lot of horoscopes. Look, someone's very spiritual here. Okay, we also got someone very tall. Tell me more about this person, please. Pile number 1. Who will you date next? Who will you date next? Pile number 1. Pile number 1, who will you date? 20s. So this person could be young at heart, in an older body, or older in a young, youthful, or old soul in a youthful body. So that's what I'm getting with that, 20s. This person might be very daring as well, like risk taker. I'm getting the full energy, ready to take an impulsive action, make an impulsive action, and then ask questions later. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we have introvert. That introvert card tells me they could be an extroverted introvert. Well, they shine when they need to, like for work. They, come out of their shells for work, or when they feel comfortable around their friends, their family, their peers, then they, are not so shy. I don't like to use the word shy because then we become those labels. So I would say this person might be just very private and reserved, but when they need to, they come out of their shell. When they feel comfortable enough, they come out. So this person of yours can be somebody who's, keeping part of themselves hidden, but they have that awesome, freaking rambunctious, daring energy as well. So pile number 1, tell me more about your person. Who will you date next? Pile number 1. Who will you date next? Pile numero 1. Who will you date? Pile number 1. Please help me clarify what's on the table. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Freaking awesome. Freak yeah, freak yeah! I like this. So they are, that's that energy of, yeah. When I need to be, I'll be my daring, rambunctious, sociable self. And then after hours, I'm quiet, I'm reserved. Because I talked all day long trying to do my thing. Oh, you know what's funny? I think I just see the social butterfly card. Well, oh my gosh, look what I got. Introvert. I got self-employed, and we got the Queen of Pentacles. And then underneath that is quiet time. Like I said, they like their quiet time. They can be reserved. But in the workplace, that's another story. The reserved, shy people don't get the worm. So Queen of Pentacles, yeah, unless you're working from home and you don't need to talk to anybody. You can just do things from home and be in the comfort of your own quietness, right? But for the most part, I think this person has a driven side. So the person you're going to date next, they're going to have their money together. They can be very spiritual. They can be into, you know, astrology, like I said. Let's keep going. Tell me more about this person. Pile number 1. Who will you date next? So if you're worrying about them having... Oh my gosh, thank you. If you... I love when my cards, they totally finish my sentences before my mouth can, my words can catch up to what I'm thinking. Yeah. It's like, don't worry. I got your back. I got your back. Here's what you need. Yes. Before... if you're wondering about, you know, them not having stability in their life or having their own money, no, worry no more, my friend. They got their own ish together, okay? Or they're working on it. They're working towards it. Okay, so this money, no worries. This is not a freeloader. This is not someone who's using you for your money. This person, you know, they have their own ish together. Oh my gosh, let me tell you something. There's a reason why that entrepreneur, that self-employed card came out. There's a reason. Okay, this person working on themselves. Maybe that's why they're such an introvert, because they have big goals. They don't have time to just, you know, hang out at the bar. They're inside. They're doing their own work. They're working on themselves. Got the Hierophant. See, again, there's someone very spiritual here. Someone very spiritual. I'm telling you. Yes, 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 my friend. Whether they're religious or they're into, you know, look, the occult, tarot, horoscopes, all that good stuff. You know, they can be into, you know, what's it called? They can also be into meditation, and there's like a groundingness here as well. Like they're very grounded and immersed in their work, in their pentacles, earth, a lot of earth, you know. Okay, you got the Sun here. The Sun tells me this is a youthful energy, I'm telling you. We got that 20s here. This is someone very youthful. It can be that this person is younger than you, or they bring youth into the relationship with you, where you feel alive, you feel young, you feel happy, you know, exuberance, vibrance. You go, oh, that sun energy. You feel alive. You can't wait to create. You can't wait to date. You can't wait to explore. You can't wait to take a hot air balloon with the person. This person makes you feel whole, okay? So the next thing I'm going to dive into, excuse me, is my prototype of a Hocus Pocus Oracle that I created 2 years ago. Or was it last year? No, last year. Okay, so no, it was 2020. Oh my gosh, yes. So almost 2 years ago. And we're going to make it better. But this is our prototype Hocus Pocus inspired deck. And this is my Witch Becomes Her Oracle for sale. This one's for sale on Etsy. So I like to use these for the other parts of the who, you know, the spiritual side of things. So and there's a lot of spiritual elements here. So let's figure out what these, you know, have to say. So thank you for being here. If you want any of our decks, please check out our Etsy shop. So pile number 1, please tell me more about this person in question. Who will you date next? You know, this person might be very generous with their money as well. This person might be very good at their job. No, I'm going to say they're excellent at their job. They're excellent. They know what they're doing. They know how to do it well. They could be a good mentor as well. They're probably inspirational. They might even teach you how to own your own business someday. They're still learning though. So, you know, they're still working on mastering their crafts, honing their skills, honing themselves. Okay, tell me more about this person, pile number 1. Thank you, thank you. Rest. Okay, so this rest card, we have Billy Butcherson, the zombie. The zombie. This tells me the energy behind them is just very, yeah, I got the introvert, I got this, the hermit energy. I'm just getting someone very laid back, chill. But when they need to strike, when they need to get the worm, They're up and at 'em. So they're not sitting on their butt all day long, but they are very cool, calm, cool, collected. And when they're resurrected, when you give them a reason to rise to the occasion, just like Billy Butcherson from Hocus Pocus, they take action. They get the job done. So it's kind of just think of a lion resting for 18 hours. He wakes up, he's freaking hungry. He's like ready. He's ready to pounce, ready to take action, ready to fulfill his purpose, his goals. You have cleansing. That to me tells me this is someone who's they can be a minimalist, or they can be someone who, yeah, very spiritual. Like I said, spiritual, cleansing with spirituality. Like just someone who is pure-hearted, light-hearted, benevolent soul here. Someone who has no drama. When you guys get into a relationship, there's no drama here. Who else will you date next? Daylight savings time. All right. So that tells me they can be coming from another, what's it called? Another, you got more fire. Okay, you got fire. Ignition, personal power, intensity. Yeah. That's what I was getting with all these red cards here. So, I think, yeah, and the self-employed, I'm getting Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles energy. But I think that daylight savings time could be, there's distance in the way, or your schedules are so different from each other, where, your person is an early worm, but you're more of a night person. Because I got the sun card here, so they could probably wake up really early. But to you, you're ready to start your day by 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock a.m. Your person's already having lunch at that time. So your schedules might be a little bit off. Or it can be that you guys are on different sides of the world, and maybe this is an online date here where you guys meet each other online, and then eventually you guys meet in person. So let's see what messages oh my gosh. No, I can't go with this. Gotta shuffle. Let's see what messages they would like to tell you. And it could be that, when you text them, they don't get back to you until hours later because they're focused. Daylight savings time, just the timing. It could be that it won't happen right away. In Divine's timing will this happen, this connection. Or it can be that you guys just text each other on weird hours of the day because this person's just so busy and focused. Or maybe you are. Okay, pile number 1. What message is on their heart at this time when it comes to you? Who will you date? So by the time you guys date and you're, in each other's lives and you know each other well, what message would they like to tell you? What did you want from me? All right. What did you want from me? So this can say you need to be very clear with your wants and needs when you get into this relationship. So because this person is very focused. This person is just like, okay, I'm putting my all in, but I need to know what I'm putting my all into. Is it stability? Is it commitment? Is it marriage someday? Or is it just having fun dating around energy? So be very clear with this person when you guys meet each other. Like, say, hey, yeah, I'm looking for X, Y, and Z. Be very authentic also. Be you. Because this person is very much, grounded in his or her energy. And they already know who they are, what they want. Got the Hierophant, got the Queen. So, yeah, this energy is just like, okay, I know what I want. What do you want? So as long as you come with your full picture and you're very clear and you're not wish-washy or flip-floppy, where you're like, yeah, I want a date, but then you really want, marriage. At least make it known, So that's what I have for you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching. This person's very positive as well, transmuting negative into positive energy always. Always. That's sun. I'm telling you. Thank you for your time, and if you want a personal reading, check out my Etsy down below. And all the decks I used today are down below as well as other people's decks that I love to use. Thank you so much, and now we're on to pile number 2. My husband just came in the room. Excuse the sound, the screeching sound. I'm not editing this. This is a straight cut through video. Just get it done. So love you, hubby. So probably didn't hear me. He walked out the door. All right, so let's dive into, now we're going to get into pile number 2's message. So we have the Rose Quartz. Love. Who will you date next? That's the question, my dears. That's right. Let's see. If you're looking to date, because, I'm pumping out the love readings for singles and for people who are involved, in honor of Valentine's Day. And I want to use all my love decks. I'm feeling that outpour. So in the love department, I really want to cater to those looking for the same type of readings. I love to provide those. So, all right. So pile number 2, thank you for being here. Please subscribe if you're new, and let's go. Number 2, who will you date next? Number 2, who will you date next? Please think of yourself. Who will you date next? Pile number 2. Please tell me about the person. New people, new energy, new cards, new answers. Okay. Number 2. Who will you date next? Who? Non-committal. Okay. Don't click off just yet. Don't fear. No, seriously. Don't fear the ex. I'll tell you why. Pile number 2. Who will you date next? Who will you date next? Pile number 2, please tell me more about this non-committal person. Who will you date next? Pile number 2. This is my Who deck if you're interested. It is on my Etsy shop. Travel and adventure, okay? Tell me more about this non-committal dude or dudette. Who is this person you will date next? Green thumb. And someone tall. Okay. We also have body arts here. So they can have a good body. They could have a lot of tattoos and piercings. They could love working on their core, looking mighty fine, like a bag of chips or fine wine, however whatever words you use. But I do feel this person. Okay, so let's start from the very beginning. Yeah, I do feel that they're into their body, or they like looking good, smelling good, body energy as well. Yeah. Okay. But let me just go with this. So the first thing here is non-committal. Now, before you get all discouraged, this energy tells me that you are going to be finding someone who's going to be off the market. They're going to be single. They're going to be ready to mingle. That's what that tells me in this instance. Only because it just feels right with my intuition. If it was alongside negative cards, I could say that this is very iffy, I don't know what I want. I just want to date. I just want to wham bam, thank you, ma'am it. No, it's not that. I promise you. So this is someone who's going to be off the market. They're ready to get involved. X marks the spot. They're not committal. They're not committed to anybody else, which means that they are available to date you. The travel and adventure card just tells me that this person is someone who could be from far away, long distance. This person could be into, traveling for work, traveling for fun. They could be, long distance. They could live far away, and you guys meet each other while you're in traveling mode, or while this person is just maybe this person just moved to you, or whatever the case is. This person, let me tell you, this person might be very well-rounded as well. They've seen a lot, they've done a lot, and they could be very well, ready to settle down, tired of being up in the air, ready to come down. Why am I saying that? Want to know why? Because we got the green thumb. This is someone very grounded. This person knows how to plant produce, how to plant, how to, make a garden, how to put dirt and see it, sprout. This person is very grounded. So that's why I'm saying, they're not going to be all up in the air, flip-floppy energy. I just want to date around, and I don't know what I want. No, this person knows what they want, but they're off the market. And it could be that they just got out of a relationship, and they're taking off the rings. That can be that energy as well. You have tall here, so this person, they could be very much taller than you, or just very slim. Maybe they love working on their body as well. That's what I'm getting with that. So let's tap into the awesome tarot. Let me know how you say tarot. Tarot or tarot? I used to say tarot. I'm like, wait a minute. It's not a carrot. It's tarot or tarot. I like to say, yeah. We can all say it, right? To each their own. So pile number 2, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Freaking awesome. And this is slow going as well. So, and you got the airplane, you got, travel movement, you got movement here. So they could be moving towards you physically. or they just travel for a living. They could even be a commuter. They travel for work every single day. That's probably what this is also. Like I said, I did say travel for work, didn't I? I did say that. What am I saying? Yeah, I did say that. So that it could be that they work far away and they have to travel an hour, or they travel for work in other countries or other cities or whatever, you know, like maybe they're a flight attendant or a pilot, or they enroll people in different things across the seas, but they have to physically be there so they can be, you know, in the airplane a lot or on the road a lot. You got the moon here. This just tells me, number one, they have a hidden side to themselves, or they don't put everything out on the line, or it can just say they're very intuitive and they have a private side. I will clarify that though, just in case, my friends. Okay, let's see. Why is this moon card here for part number 2's person? Okay, 5 of Swords here, energy. Okay, okay. All right, that makes sense. And the 8 of Cups. Okay, so this tells me that they might have some baggage that they're bringing here with you. They're leaving something behind. Look, 5 of Swords. So the 5 of Swords tells me that they won a fight with their previous partner, or they are in the middle of a battle. So maybe that's what this is. They're leaving someone. Look, you got the 8 of Cups. They're leaving someone, and when you meet them, they might be at the tail end of that battle. So let's say they're going through a divorce. Let's say they're going through some kind of departure, right? You know, leaving, actually moving across seas, relocating, whatever the case is, right? And so when you meet them, you might be like, oh crap, this person's in the middle of a divorce. This person's in the middle. No, don't give up on them just yet. This person is responsible. They're doing what they have to do by the books, on paper. When it comes to finances as well, they're doing things, you know, in a responsible way to get rid of the to get rid of the baggage, the excess baggage. So don't worry about that. And it could be that they're not trying to tell you everything because they don't want to scare you away, and they also don't think it's relevant to say, hey, by the way, I'm cursing my ex out because he keeps trying to use our kids against me, or I'm in the middle of a battle because my person cheated on me, whatever. I don't think this person wants to tell you everything, because then it's like, am I in a relationship with you and my ex, or am I in a relationship with you only? So this person wants to just keep it very light, and they want to move away from the crap, you know, that's hunkering them down, pulling them back. They want to just go forward towards the sun. So they might not, yeah, look, you got the sun with the moon. They're trying to leave the darkness behind and go towards the moon. So the sun. They might not want to tell you everything that they're going through, having to do with someone else. But they will when they're over that hump. So they're going to win. They're going to win. This is they're in the middle of some kind of altercation or some kind of differences with their ex, and it might be a little bit of, you know, heavy energy. You got that deceit here. It could be that they found out some answers from their ex, and that now it's like, oh crap, I gotta square this away before I can even try to date somebody new. But then you guys meet each other, and it's like, okay, well, now I really gotta square this away with my ex. So that can be that, you know. Okay, I'm getting comfortable, and that's why I'm fixing my legs. All right, so let's see what the other sides to them are. I'm gonna use my Hocus Pocus deck. It is not for sale because we're gonna make it better. And this is my Witch Becomes Her Oracle for sale on Etsy if you're interested in this one. So I like to use them both to figure out the spiritual side of the energies that we're talking about. Pile number 2, pile number 2, pile number 2. Tell me more about this person that you'll be dating next. So, you know, I will say there's a lot of sun action here. You got more sun right here. So things are going to come to the light. You know, just maybe you guys can be friends at first until your person squares things away with their ex. But don't give up on them just yet. Or it can be that you're going to be dealing with, you know, stuff with your past. And so, you know, this can be your energy where you're like, you know, free. You're a free bird, but you still got X on the mind, or X in your energy, your field. We have to kind of take care of that and walk away from that so you can welcome in a new relationship, you know. You win some, you lose some, you know. What battle will you choose? Just so you can invite this new love in. Okay, pile number 2. Tell me more about this person. Tell me more about this person. Pile number 2. Thank you for being here. Gift. Okay. It doesn't matter how young or old you are. Aww. And Dianic Witch, femininity, goddess, and fertility. Okay, friend. So, light work. Okay, this is a pure energy. See, this is pure. This person, yep, this person is not a player. This person is not trying to have a cake and eat it too. This person's in the middle of ending a battle. So you got the gift here. So this person could be, number one, very generous, very giving, very loving, very attentive, or they could have special gifts and abilities, just like the moon here. They can be psychic. They can be very, spiritual. They're very well grounded as well. I did say that. You got more ground energy, like the brown skin, a lot of brown energy, green energy. You got the Earth, Knight of Pentacles. So this person is very responsible, is what I'm saying. It doesn't matter how young or old you are. So this person is very optimistic. This person doesn't look at age. This person doesn't judge right off the bat. You know why? Because this person is going through it with their ex. So they don't want you to judge a book by its cover. Oh, snap, I get it. They don't want you to judge a book by its cover. Yes, they might have an ex. Yes, they might have kids. Yes, they might have baggage, whatever. Don't judge them. It doesn't define who they are. If they're going through their problems, it doesn't define them. So then, yeah, they want you to keep an open mind. Open book energy. They're an open book. If you ask them, they will tell you. So you got Dianic Witch, femininity. So this person can be very, oh wow, look at that. This person can be very, very well, tapped into their moon energy, their emotions. Look at that awesome, beautiful moon right there. This person can be very like, like transparent with their feelings, very loving, like I said, attentive, caring. Awesome. So femininity, goddess, fertility. This person could have children already. This person could want a family. This person could, be okay with blending families. So if you have a family, they're okay with that. If you don't have a family and they do, they want you to be an open book and be okay with that. I'm not saying you should or you have to. Be more open-minded, give them the benefit of the doubt. So let's see, when you guys are dating and loving each other and, getting to know each other, there you go. So, give me back my heart. I know you don't care. That, this can be for their ex. Like I said, they're going through it. It's like, give me back my heart, because you know why? I gotta offer it to someone new, and that's you watching number 2. Give me back my heart. This is like saying, let's squash this away. Let's done. Se caminó. Bada bing, bada boom. We're out of here. We're out of this relationship. Let's just say goodbye, close chapters, and let's go our separate ways. So that can be, like I said, what's happening with your person when you meet them, and then once this person gets over that stuff. You guys, maybe you guys can be friends and you can be there for each other, and then you see where that takes you. Maybe you guys will go on dates and there will be no baggage associated or tying this person down. So that's what I get for you, pile number 2. With the rose quartz, love is in the air. Love can get there if you allow it. So thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. All the decks that I used will be down below. Now we're going to get into pile number 3, the final messages. And check out my playlist. I have a lot of picker cards. I've been doing this for 3 years now. So I would love if you checked out my other awesome picker cards. And now I'm going to put this back. Yeah, you get to see me put everything back so I can shuffle for my next pile. Alright, pile number 3, you have the green quartz for prosperity. Thank you for being here. Let me know you stop by putting number 3 in the comments, and let me know what you like about this message when you after you receive it, if you claim it. All right, so pile number 3. Pile number 3. Who will you date next? Thank you so much for your time, your energy, exchange. Pile number 3. Who will you date next? Pile number 3. Who will you date next? Who will you date next? Pile number 3. This is my Who deck. If you're interested, it's on my Etsy shop, and I do personal readings as well. Who will you date next? Pile number 3. I also want you to keep in mind that this is a general reading. This is not, for every single person. This is more for, who needs to hear it, who it resonates for. And if you want something more tailored just for your energy, not distracted, or, I'm sorry, not, diluted, check out my Etsy for bookings. I would love to do that for you. So tell me more about this introverted person for who you will date after... when the time is right. Yeah, when the time is right. Who will you date? Pile number 3. Okay. Who will you date? Pile number 3. Who will you date? Pile number 3. Thank you for being here. Spiritual and sociable. So number 1 is introvert. So this person can be an extroverted introvert, where you know they can be extroverted if they need to be. They can be a social butterfly when they need to be. They can, you know, have 2 facades to them. It depends on the energy and the environment they're in. So the first thing here, this can be, you know, their reserved side to the core. Check out pile number 1, by the way. You know, but for work or around friends and around family, they can be this crazy social, interactive, leader type person. You know, where they want to be around friends. They thrive around a lot of people. But it can just be in certain, you know, energy. Like they can only take it in, you know, spurts, or it's like a sporadic thing. You know, because it could have to do with work, that they have to be so sociable. Or they can be sociable every freaking day with friends, family, work, whatever. But then they also desire that hermit quiet side. The hermity quiet side, because they want to be able to think and recharge and refuel. Because they could be an empath. They can be someone very spiritual. They could require a lot of refueling time as well. Because they probably do a lot of this for work. Or they do a lot of this for, like, you know, hanging out with friends and stuff. So they do need to recharge, or else they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm going crazy. I need to go on a vacation for a year. You know, so they do pace themselves. They are very, like, you know, just I think they're very sensitive. You got the water sign here. They're very sensitive to energies. They're very sensitive to people's auras. And if there's somebody who's having a hard time, they're going to help them by, you know, absorbing their emotions, their problems. You know, that's what I'm getting. Like somebody who's an empath here. That's the person that you might be dating. Someone who just is very, not sensitive in that way. It's more like they pick up on energies sensitively or easily. And that's why they need their quiet time. Because, you know, things can get really heavy if they don't, you know, manage their time or set boundaries. So, pile number 2, let's see. Pile number 2, who will you date? No, I'm sorry, pile number 3. Number 3's energy. Pile number 3's energy. Pile number 3's energy. Thank you so much. Please help me clarify what's on the table already. Okay, so you have the Page of Wands. Enthusiastic energy, ready to create, ready to lead. Like I said, that leader energy. You got the 2 of Swords. Wow, 2 of Swords. Really? And then you got the Ace of Swords. So this just tells me that they have a, you know, like their mind is, I'm getting like their mind is very, like their mind is always thinking. They're always, the mind is always, you know, moving along. The neurons are always circulating. You know, they like stimulating conversations, perhaps. Yes, they like stimulating conversations, perhaps. That's how they thrive. But they also need quiet time. And this tells me that they're very good at making decisions. They're very good at cutting through the BS or cutting through problems, problem solving. They're very good, and that's probably what this person does for a living. They probably help people make their own decisions. Spiritual counsel, maybe. This person could be good for you in a sense. Yeah, because they look very ambitious, very enthusiastic. They love what they're doing. They love what they're doing. They love what they do for work. They love who they get involved with. They have a lot of love. And then 2 of Swords just tells me that they're very good at making decisions. You know, very good at working under pressure, breaking through whatever tension, whatever crap, whatever, because they're very charming, very good with their words. They know how to speak. They know how to hold conversations. They love the stimulating conversations. I'm getting magician energy as well, like knowing how to manipulate the energy, like a smoky quartz, transmuting and getting that flow moving along, you know, and with people. If people are off, they know how to maneuver and get them back on track. That's what I'm getting. And that comes from the spiritual purpose, their spiritual purpose, what they're here to do. And so when you meet them, you might even meet them in a social setting. Like you might even be one of their clients, or they might be one of your clients. You guys might meet in a busy place, because I'm getting that social card here. And this person just identifies you right off the bat. They see through you. Your aura is so inviting. Or you recognize their aura from afar. Their light, their fire. From a big crowd of people. You cut through. Your eyes see right through it. I say through everybody. That's what I'm getting with that. Now, let's see. When you guys, I do want to see the other side of things. Who are they spiritually? Let's dive into this energy. Let's see what this side of energy of, pile number 3's energy. Number 3's energy, almost 3's energy. 3's energy. Attentive, thank you. See that emotional water. The water came through. Tech witch, networking, see, they know how to problem solve. I'm telling you. And ancient wisdom mythology. So they can be someone who comes from, man, this is like old school energy, old soul energy. This is someone who's very, like I said, look, that's spiritual energy, yes. Someone very spiritual, inviting, loving, caring. Their old soul. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you. Thank you so much for being here. You have a lovely day. I have to go now. Gotta mail some packages. If you would like any of our decks, I would love to mail your package. Check out our Etsy shop. You have a beautiful rest of your day, and thank you so much for spending time with me. Let me know they stopped by putting a comment below.